Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. The guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tack name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire, and as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary.
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers, but what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8. Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception. Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now. Woo-hoo! My blood's boiling! Toss the jump in solitary once he gets back.
If he makes it back,
Can you land your ass in
Champ's
grass?
gonna survive? Anyone want to bet on it?
No one's gonna take that bet.
What are you doing?
Oh, well, I have no problem with him stirring things up a bit.
But do not block the runway.
Sir Count on his high horse again. Let's see how long it lasts. His true character comes out when he's pushed into a corner, like when he's losing at poker.
Spare 15. Takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting.
Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil.
Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you? This is Bayador. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base.
Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one.
If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
Righto.
Number 3, this is School 1. Numbers we can handle. You're safe with us. School Squadron, get into formation. Concentrated to air cover. Look at that. There's the cherry target right by target.
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Isn't that convincing?
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower!
Hey, what's with all the shaking? There's smoke! Send in the fire team. Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKenzie? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Might be done by now. I have to rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill after the starts?
This is the first.
If Count's going forward,
I decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me.
Who's gonna dance to your line tune?
I'll show you all how it's done.
Well done, bandits. Attacking. Enemy's lost on me. Someone help me out here. Don't stray from your bomber. Not damaged, but still quite capable.
Tabloid, missile with your name on it.
No way anyone's gonna take the top score from me. It's in my blood.
Missile after me. Breaking. I'm losing escort. Hurry out. Finish the job and let's get out. Now, we're in front of us.
Get a bunch of convicts to just push.
put on a show?
Penalty squadron, passing waypoint 2 above cloud level.
I've yet to confirm the destruction of the targets. Continue on with the mission. Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later.
Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called SID lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
Nickel.
Aircraft, act at your own discretion. Bring that down. I'm surrounded.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot.
Run by.
Oh yeah, add this one to my score.
Breaking off.
I got all dressed up for nothing.
Focus on destroying the target.
We're easy pickings now. Push it. Damn it. We were supposed to be done before the bombers even arrived. We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. We lost all of them. Where the hell are we out of here?
Destroy the targets. You're being slow.
Careful on the clouds. Radar doesn't work as well in there. Hey, run it back. Take the attack.
Oh yeah, let's do this.
Sperry, watch your mouth.
Sorry, I got lucky.
Enemy attack struck me. I'm still okay. Don't panic. This isn't our first dance. Missile! Evading! Breaking!
A monkey could do this work. Anyone up for some poker tonight? Sorry, but I'm gonna get the top score again. Only because kills are self-reported.
At least he's decent at what he's famous for.
I wouldn't go that far. Targets that slow aren't a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Geez, now he thinks he's squadron leader. Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger. Targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Are you... Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
We've never had so many casualties.
Trigger again!
We're on fire! We're going down!
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Can't maintain altitude. Bailing out.
This is a pretty nice ride. Instrument service pretty good. Can't believe these things used to be strapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway?
I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something.
That's because she's the scrap queen.
Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack! Special weaponry is gone.
And Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 4 targets remaining. 3 targets remaining.
Enemy is locked on! Bingo! Good going! That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
Approaching target. Open the bomb bay doors.
Boom!
Hell yeah!
Hey, do you have a read on the situation?
What do?
Chew on lead, pal.
On to stand it back. Fox 2, Fox 2. We're losing friendly. This was not the plan. We're too heavy to maneuver. I can't get away.
Full band, watch that enemy behind you.
Quit fighting. Returning fire is expected. We'll be a bomb. This is Norman 1. Delivery complete. We have what we need. Going home.
Damage report. We need to terminal wounded.
The mission has failed.
How about them apples?
Silence. Deserters will be punished.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Suck on this!
Shut up.
Ah!
Shut up. Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
We'd be done by now
have
if
to
we had
rethink the
missiles.
odds.
Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill
Tell us that from the
Trigger?
start.
This is the penal
first.
unit.
The count's going
I
forward.
decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me.
Who's gonna dance to your line, too?
I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
I know.
The bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Oh yeah, add this one to my score.
Enemy sighting. Breaking off.
Bye-bye. die!
Bail it out! We're losing escorts! Hurry it up! Finish the job and let's get out! No, or we'll run them you!
Sorry, but I'm getting the top score again. Only because kills are self-reported. Trigger shot down a bomber. That was some fancy flying, Mr. Murderer.
Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
Break it! Break it!
Focus on destroying the target.
Bring that down! I'm surrounded!
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot.
Destroy the targets. Being slow.
We're cut off! We can't break away! We can't! Let's go higher! Where the hell are we out of here? Hey, run amok! Beginning attack!
Oh yeah! Let's do this!
Sperry, watch your mouth.
Don't stray from your bomber! I'm hit! I'm hit! Visual on target. Prepare for bombing run.
Bingo! Good going!
That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
Your ass is mine! Die!
You're gonna regret letting me get behind you. Break it! Break it! Break it!
Spare 6, Fox 2.
At least he's decent at what he's famous for.
I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer.
Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Trigger again!
We're on fire! We're going down!
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Can't maintain altitude! Bailing out!
Trigger.
This is a pretty nice ride. Its service pretty good. Can't believe these things used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway?
I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something.
That's because she's the scrap queen.
Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Enemy interceptors firing!
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Are you? Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment. Smear 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
tabloid?
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 3 targets remaining.
Nickel.
The enemy has a lock on me. Approaching target. Open the bomb bay doors.
Boom! Hell yeah! Hey, do you have a read on the situation?
You're too far, Tunts. Get closer.
We've never had so many casualties. Giving it another go.
One bandit left. Take him down now. First come, first served. All targets confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what, you're not done?
Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 2 miles to go. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Bank left. 1 mile to go. Lower your nose. You're too high. Bank right. At least you're down. Careful with the aircraft next time.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now. Woohoo! My blood's boiling! Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. If he makes it back, can you land your ass in Champ's gonna survive? Anyone want to bet on it? No one's gonna take that bet. What are you doing? Oh, well, I have no problem with him stirring things up a bit. But do not block the runway. Sir, count on his high horse again. Let's see how long it lasts. His true character comes out when he's pushed into a corner, like when he's losing at poker. Spare 15. Takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
Concentrated on hell power. Look at that. This is unbelievable. I'm not seeing a whole wind here. There's a Tuesday target behind my target.
Answer that convincing. Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower! Hey, what's with all the shaking? There's smoke! Send in the fire team. Do not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected.
I know.
High altitude. Up.
Oh yeah. Sorry, but I'm gonna get the top score again. Only because... Robert, no some fancy flying, Mr. Burr.
Head to the next target.
They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
Focus on destroying the target.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support planes smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca-Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front. Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare Aid? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft.
Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotting. Not a threat. Feel free to take them out.
It's a kind of specialty of mine. What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do? I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. Regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
This fire set up a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading. Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Trigger, rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do.
Locked on and good to go.
Friendly bot.
All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that? Scratch one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Righto.
I have 2 orders for you. Stop wasting ammo and shut the hell up. Big gun down. Spare 15, target destroyed. Spare 15, you're hit. Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead.
You're giving me another shot? Must be my lucky day.
The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count?
Haha, Trigger's the one who did most of the work.
Why are you so proud of that, full man? The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
Targeting gun range. Fire.
Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here. Hostile has a lock.
Spare 15. They've got a lock on you.
Could they have picked a worse location? Can't hit anything for shit out here. Missile! Evading!
Targeting gun range. Fire.
Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns. Missile closing! Concentrate on dodging it! Missile!
Vehicle down.
Locked on. My finger's on the trigger.
They have me spiked! Enemy's locked on you! Isn't dropping bombs on the passengers just to get ready.
Spare 15, target destroyed. Spare 15, locked on.
Missile incoming! Evade! Evade into my sights. We don't have enough AA weapons.
Spare 15. They've got a lock on you.
Break! Break! Missile inbound!
In gun range. Spare launching missile. Bombs away.
Kill on target confirmed.
Now the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in. But it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something.
Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Osea has one. It probably even says where and when pawns like us will die.
You mean they already know the next strategy?
Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Band Dog.
Maybe you can blow your heads off in solitary.
Let me look into this doctrine thing. A bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access. Anyone out there besides Trigger think they can destroy the target?
Fox 2, Fox 2.
I'm spiked. I'll shake him.
Spare 15, enemy's got a lock.
All the batteries are dead. Fire.
Missile! Stop that thing!
You got a lock? No way!
Was that all you had, Spare 15?
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets. Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Maybe to me. Ruling the weak is a kind of specialty of mine.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Forward fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
It's ridiculous.
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do? I'm out. Return to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. The regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spawning.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Trigger. Rocking it hard. Cut the crap. There's work to do. Spare 15 launching missile.
Base, continuing attack.
This bastard wants a piece of me.
Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead.
You're giving me another shot? Must be my lucky day.
The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count?
Haha, Trigger's the one who did most of the work.
Why are you so proud of that, full band?
All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that?
Scratch one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Right up.
Spare 15 locked on.
Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here.
Spare 15 launching missile. Vehicle down.
Locked on bandit.
Spare 15, SAM sight down. Spare 15, target destroyed.
Missile incoming. Don't get hit.
Our attacking was limited to Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns. Locked on.
You got a lock? No way.
Spare 15 launching missile. Spare 15, target destroyed.
This base uses its surroundings. You're good.
Locked. Almost out of special weaponry. AA gun down. Nice kill.
You got a lock? No way.
Enemy's locked on you.
Spare 15, Fox 2.
I know the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in. But it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Osia has one. It probably says where and when pawns like us will die. You mean they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Van Dog.
Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary.
Let me look into this doctrine thing.
Man, you're delusional.
The bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
Spare 15 locked on.
Locked on. This one's mine.
Thanks for saving me the trouble.
In gun range. Confirmed kill on AA gun.
Enemy has a lock. Shit! My wing hit the wall.
Missile in the air! Heads up!
return and resupply.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Bank left. Lower your nose. You're too high. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Spare 15, you are cleared for takeoff. Get your ass in gear.
Scratching your ass and approach the enemy. Aircraft approaching at high speed, bearing 280. They're drones.
These must be the infamous drones.
They can dogfight without pilots? What about them on the moon?
Machines are not replacing humans.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn.
Spare 15, missile away.
Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? The humans are just pawns.
That pious son of a bitch.
Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation.
They have me spiked. Right!
5 minutes remaining. Okay. All that's left below you is piles of rubble. Look for more enemies. Let's see if they can't hit you this time.
Uh-oh! Missile fired!
Confirmed kill on AA gun.
Locked on bandit.
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
High roller missile, shake it off.
God damn it, I'm hit! I'm still at the table! High roller missile, another one! I've got a bet on me getting out of this. Hey, someone's down. Who is it? It's High roller. He's been taken out.
Don't piss your pants over one aircraft being down.
East, dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops.
Spare 11, just do your job.
What happens to a bank when the banker's out? Moron. Another man down. There's no point. Retreat.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
I'm hit! My aircraft!
This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try and stop me!
Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping.
Take an I'll get behind Trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless. Everyone knows you'll fight your numbers.
Retreat!
It's the mission and the ones who stayed that are crazy.
3 minutes remaining.
I'm damaged, but still quite capable. Attacking from behind my target.
Engage or face punishment.
Keep yapping away, little guard dog.
You'll pay for this.
Let me fight. Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all. Too low and you'll get fired from the ground.
There's a chaff fire. Missile inbound. Evade. The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
Command acquired.
Enemy on my 6. Missile, evading.
2 minutes remaining. Locked on target.
Enemy is locked on. If only I could bring a radio to lift my spirits.
Special weaponry out. Spare 15, missile away.
No, we got a fire!
Bandit acquired. Firing.
Missile, evading.
We've got less than 3 days worth of energy stored.
1 minute remaining.
Locked on bandit.
Bandit's in the tunnel. They're taking off on this side. Tunnel? You gotta be serious.
Behind you.
I'm in position. He's mine.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile inbound. Evade.
30 seconds remaining. You've done a fair amount of work to their ground units, but I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise.
Cal, missile incoming. No way this base can be attacked from the air.
Okay, you've hit the enemy base enough. Operation is complete. Head back. The bastards who flew off are going to wish they were never born. You guys get a pass.
Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too. Hey, who wants to bet who goes into solitary? That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here.
Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already. rob them of their ability to respond. Here's what I do. If you transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave it to me. Bullying the weak is a kind of specialty of mine. We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready to anti-air interceptors. Open fire. What we can.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. Any regular aircraft that join later need any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what is it?
Spare 15, SAM site down.
Hostiles are locked. Need help.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Missile incoming. Don't get in.
Our attacking is limited.
Flares and chat fire.
Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns. Locked on.
Launching missile.
You lost planes, but the mission succeeded. However, some of you crossed the return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary. Take them. You know, I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding a use for you cons. But just remember, if you disobey orders, there's a special place in solitary confinement for you. Your so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law. Okay then, go make yourselves useful. An Osean Air Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance. Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The new return route will be through Yinshi Valley, a scenic and rocky karst area. The enemy's radar facilities and anti-aircraft weapons hidden on the mountainside pose a serious threat. Your mission is to destroy them and get our guys out in one piece, even if it puts your own lives in danger. And it is important to remember, they will send up interceptors if you're detected. So you will need to choose something useful in a dogfight. The weather won't be on your side, but you're doing this whether you like it or not. Worry about the squadron's return route, not your own. Your mission is to get them back safely, which I think is the perfect punishment for your crimes.
Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi. Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider Squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
We're low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandar. We need the job done on time.
Bandar? Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
Any surface attacks in this weather? Give me a break, man. Man, I need missions that can help me improve my score, not this crap.
Fox 2.
Pull up.
Radar's working! We're under attack! Don't wait for interceptors! Use missiles!
Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Destruction of target facility is confirmed.
Missile.
Locked.
Do they have a death wish?
Caution. Pull up.
Target destroyed.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Don't panic! They'll crash on their own!
Missile.
Missile coming! Shake it off!
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Caution. Caution. Pull up.
Fire! They have nowhere to run!
Caution. Missile. Missile.
The regular force's secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside Erusia? They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know. You sure found out quick. They got a secret weapon, maybe? There's only so much I can find out.
Enough talk.
Enemy sighted! Closing fast! You sure? In this weather?
Nearing the clouds.
Targeting gun range. Fire. AA gun down.
They'd rather be back in my cell.
There's no way I'm going back to the brig. Don't get in my way.
Missile launched.
Caution. Pull up.
Thunderclouds are common this time of year.
Bandit down. Spare 15, enemy's got a lock.
Missile.
Trigger eliminated the target.
Missile.
I've never flown this close to a
Missile.
mountain.
Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Locked.
Missile. 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 Missile.
5 minutes remaining.
between the columns.
Destruction of target facility confirmed. Mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands. Righto. Try something there.
Gotta fly by instrument.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Missile. Caution.
Enemy has a lock on you. Spare 15, launching missile.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Radar facilities are silent. Those SAM sites are still a threat. Eliminate them. All targets destroyed, no complaints here.
Caution. Bandits inbound. Here come the UAVs.
We might have crossed the line.
There they are.
Leave this one to our friends.
Wish we'd used that hole to get home, too.
Things don't always go perfectly.
The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible. I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit about. As we say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity.
I owe you. All right, good start. Now let's get the remaining 6 out of there.
Someone flew into the thunderclouds!
Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass.
Strider 4, bandit on your 6.
Help by getting in between them and the UAVs.
I don't even have time to check radar!
Missile hit.
Evading!
Missile away.
Cyclops 2, missile inbound!
Bastards flying just to waste fuel.
Break off. Go to hell. Cyclops 3, evade! Missile incoming!
Shoot that enemy!
Bandit, there are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone. Trigger's been struck by lightning!
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. You'll make it if you don't panic.
Strider 3, get that enemy off your ass!
Dealing with 9Gs is tough, but for those UAVs, it's just another day at the office. Why are we risking our lives to wipe someone else's ass?
Start complaining when you can keep your own nose clean.
Damn it.
It's gonna be a long way around those thunderclouds. All cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
Missile.
Spare 15, Fox 3.
Enemy's got a lock.
Wiseman 444 squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
Jaeger, look after the survivors.
Enemy has a
Roger.
lock on you.
Gotta go. Cyclops 2, evade that missile!
Missile headed for Cyclops 2! Cyclops 3, missile in the air!
UAV destroyed.
I owe you one.
Cyclops 4 has broken off. There you go. Things are looking up. Finally got some good guys.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Cyclops 3, watch your ass!
Cyclops 3 has broken off. Bad dog, it's just me and one more to go.
Spare 15. You're the only one earning any redemption. Make sure the rest of them stay alive.
You'll let the devil with 3 sin lines go free after that.
You're in no position to call someone a devil, Count. Don't make me laugh.
UAV's retreating. Let's go.
Cyclops 2, hostile on your rear!
Not letting a damn robot shoot me down.
Someone hurry up and rescue our hapless regulars.
15 locked on.
Cyclops 2, break! Break now!
This is Bandog. Spare 15 will deal with the drones.
Cavalry here? Just in time. 444. No, that one bird is doing all the work. We'd be losing more men if it weren't for him.
Cyclops 2 is broken off. All my guys managed to escape. Got big gratitude for you.
Cyclops 1, check your 6.
Cyclops 1 is breaking off. He could have broken off any time if he was by himself. Spare 15. All UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
Nice teamwork. Thanks. Who is that? Tell him I'm grateful.
Copy that, Cyclops 1. Spare squadron. Mission is complete. Return to base. Wait a minute. Hold it.
Oh, give me a break. You have more chores for us?
Spare 8, champ. Bogey approaching fast from the rear. All available units support Spare 8.
I don't need any support. This is all mine. Damn it. He's glued to my tail. Still not firing. I ain't afraid of it. Spare 8, no dogfighting. Negative. I'm not letting this slide. Woohoo!
Sooner. I want to understand the enemy.
Yeah, shot down Champ. He was toying with him.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All Spare Squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Negative. That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
Last time you checked force craft flying out of bounds.
Those damn cowards bailing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, form an element and take up the rear.
Forget it.
Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with some work.
So this is where Tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Soul 2, Soul 3. I've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine.
Copy that, King.
Don't call me that.
I'm in position. Box 2.
Locked on bandit.
Nice. Bandit hit. Spare 15 got him.
Warning. Systems malfunction. Someone, please respond. What's your status? My status? Well, I'm a little excited. Warning. Warning.
Wiseman, you see that color? The way he's flying?
It's Mr. X for sure.
The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man we didn't want to run into. Jaeger, if he comes down, we'll act as a shield. Just get my guys out of here.
Understood.
Box 2.
You're telling me there's only 2 craft taking on the orange guy?
No, just one's taking mine.
Okay. I wouldn't last a minute.
Lucian, do not engage. If he gets close, just
just run.
Copy that. Was gonna do that anyway.
Warning. System last action.
Spare 15 is down.
Yeah, shot down Chan. He was toying with him.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All spare squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Negative. That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
Why some of 444's craft flying out of bounds?
Damn cowards bailing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. Those are the guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, form an element and take up the rear.
Get it.
Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
So this is where Tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Soul 2, Soul 3. They've got 2 rear guard. That one's mine.
Copy that, King. Locked on.
Don't call me that.
I'm in position. Missile away. Spare 15, Fox 3. Nice. Bandit hit. Spare 15, got him.
Someone, please respond. What's your status? My status? Well, I'm feeling a little excited.
Go get him.
Wiseman, you see that color? He's flying?
It's Mr. X for sure.
The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man we didn't want to run into. Jaeger, if it comes down to it, black as a sheep. Just get my guys out of here.
Understood.
Bandits in the clouds. Chase them down. You've got this.
Someone, moving to assist. Your job's about fine.
You're telling me there's only 2 craft taking out the orange guy? Pressure warning.
Just one's taking him on.
No way. I wouldn't last a minute.
Soul 2, this is Soul 1. Soul 2 here. What's up? Nothing did not connect. That wasn't the plan.
Martian, do not engage. If it gets close, just run.
Copy that. Was gonna do that anyway.
Soul 1, this is Soul 2. My status is fine. Do not interfere. Soul 1, the clouds are moving in. Let's return to base. Affirmative.
Bandit is retreating. He managed to survive somehow.
Trigger, kindness gets you killed.
Hey, guard dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it.
Appreciate the help. Will I be at the base?
I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far, don't screw up now. 2 miles to go. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Bank right. Lower your nose. You're too high. Heading is good. Stay on course. Great work. Nice job at not ruining a good plane. Your work's still far from done. Stand by for further orders.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today. Kinda surprised so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
has prevailed. It's just me and one more to go.
Spare 15. You're the only one earning any redemption. Make sure the rest of them stay alive.
You'll let the devil with 3 sin lines go free after that.
You're in no position to call someone a devil, Count. Don't make me laugh.
UAV's retreating. Let's go.
Cyclops 2, hostile on your rear!
Not letting a damn robot shoot me down. Someone hurry up and...
Return to... Wait a minute. Hold it.
Oh, give me a break. Do you have more chores for us?
Spare 8, Champ. Bogey approaching fast from the rear.
Damn it.
Yeah. He was torn. Spare 10 lost. Another one. 1 recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All spare squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Negative. That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
Last of a 444's craft flying out of bounds.
How is feeling on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, from an element to take up the rear.
Get it.
Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
So this is where Tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Soul 2, Soul 3. They've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine.
Locked on.
Don't call me that.
I'm in position. Missile away.
You returned without permission and failed as escorts. So how about you rethink your value while in solitary? Take them away. Well, well, what do you know? Pilots made it back to base alive. Treat them well, and feed them plenty. After all, we have to get a favorable report out of them. I've spent enough of my time being the commander of some worthless penal unit.
Chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face. Like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, a fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow them straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was going to keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, You're not bona fide military. You're expendable.